Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Lately I've been just decluttering my huge makeup collection that I have accumulated over the years, and I hope that you guys enjoyed my previous declutter video. So far this year I have done declutters of eyeshadow palettes only. Next I'm moving on to various items like foundations, blushes, highlighters, lip stuff, and etc. I might showcase that next, but what I normally like to do is that I like to take my own time without filming the process of me going over all of the items, because that's gonna take like more than 10 hours because I am really indecisive when it comes to making a decision on the spot. So when I feel pressure to make a choice, I just tend to avoid it and I freeze and I don't have an answer. So my decluttering process is going to be always pre-selecting all of the items that I know for a fact that I want to get rid of, and then I will start filming, because if I don't do that, my memory cards will run out so quick and I will never finish filming. So that's mainly the reason why I choose to go with that format. So normally when I watch decluttering videos, I can see that they are making decisions on the spot and having, you know, kind of like the full discussion in your head, but thinking out loud while decluttering, while filming. And I know for a fact that if I try doing that sort of format, you will have like a 10 hours decluttering process, because I cannot make up my mind and I might just end up not decluttering anything. For me, with my decluttering processes, it will always be pre-selected. Anyway, so today I want to play with Mothership number 10, and I haven't touched this at all. I have looked at it. Finally, I want to test this out and play with it a little bit on my eyes today. I'm not gonna do any type of swatches or anything like that. I used to do swatches for you guys, but I know that my lighting isn't so good and my swatching skills aren't all that either. Anyways, here is the gorgeous palette. And looking at this palette in person, it's definitely cooler toned for sure, and I am obsessed with McGrath eyeshadow palettes as of lately, especially her Mothership palette. For me, Divine Rose collection isn't really my best interest. I don't really like pink eyeshadows on my eyes because of my skin tone. Looking at this, I know I will make use out of this palette, because especially I think the weather, it's now cooling down finally. We're almost at towards the end of October, and finally I can play with muted colors like this. Like it's giving me a grungy cool tone vibes, but yet wearable, and that's always a plus for me because I really love wearable shades, especially on my eyes. So let's bring you guys up close and let's get started. So I've just been talking too much, so I am bringing you guys in closer as usual. Going to just pop on an eye base, Sigma Persuade. It's almost dinner time and my boyfriend is almost coming back, so I need to hurry this up. I'm not going to be swatching like I mentioned, because it's just, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this palette already. I'm going for this shade for my crease. I just want to see how these colors perform. So for my future content, I definitely want to focus on penning my eyeshadow palettes, and I'm not going to be purchasing all of the new makeup releases because I have so much makeup to go through. So I am going to be focusing more on the minimalist approach to buying makeup. It doesn't mean that I'm going to own just one eyeshadow palette or, you know, one lipstick or one etc. I want to have a curated amount of things, but not to the extent of having a whole drawer full of makeup products. I want to have just enough for my personal satisfaction. Doesn't mean that I want to have 10,000 eyeshadow palettes, you know? So I think that I want to aim for a realistic numbers of items in my collection and really test out the products so that I know what's working for me and what's not working for me. So I'm gonna do just a very simple look today. Just a base and maybe a lid shade. I'm gonna go in with this one. And usually with her astral shades, I like to use my fingers. That is a gorgeous color. Let's blend these out again. And then I'm gonna go in with this to just highlight my inner corners. My brow bows a bit. And that's pretty much it. And then I also got one of her Divine Blush Duo in the shade Paradise Glow. So I already have blush on, but I love this terracotta color. I am loving all of Pat McGrath blushes. I've been reaching for them constantly. I only have 3 of her blushes, but I'm gonna restrain myself from buying more things. Anyways, that is a beautiful blush. And then I actually got highlighters in Venus Nectar, and I got 2 because I received one that is shattered, so I reached out to Pat McGrath. So this is my initial one, and so I received it all broken and cracked. Really pretty peachy tone highlight, which I don't have, so I'm still going to be keeping it. And then her customer service is so great. They got back to me right away and sent out another highlighter, like the exact same one for me. And of course, the same thing happened. So I have 2 broken highlighters. I repressed both of them, and I will be using them up because I really like the color of these highlighters. And I was planning to if they send me a better one, maybe I can just resell it. So they send me 2 broken highlighters, and of course refunded my money as well. So I'm probably gonna do another Pat McGrath Mothership rankings. I'm gonna wait until next year if she releases another one. So I'm obsessed with her eyeshadow palettes. I think that my niche, I will be focusing on showcasing only Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, so I might just declutter all of my other eyeshadow palettes at this point, because I noticed that I've been reaching for her Mothership palettes whenever I go out to run errands, go on dates. It's just, I've used it recently on my sister, and it's amazing. It's easy to use. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and see you guys next time.